Dear students, let us talk about the second half of the Schrodinger equation, which is Schrodinger's time dependent wave equation. Now in this equation, up to the dava psi by dava t, in previous equation up to the dava psi by dava t, the equation remains same. I will revise once again. Let us say consider a particle of mass m and moving with a velocity v, which is associated with the matter wave, and de Broglie's wavelength of that matter wave can be given by a formula lambda is equal to h by p, which is h upon mv. Mv is a product of mass and velocity, which is nothing but a momentum. Okay, so in analogy with the SHM equation, the SHM equation was d2y by dt square is equal to v square d2y by dx square. We can write the same equation but for the wave function. So here the y will get replaced by psi. So dava 2 psi by dava t square is equal to u square into bracket dava 2 psi by dava x square plus dava 2 psi by dava y square plus dava 2 psi by dava z square. Here I have also considered the y and z coordinates because wave function is a function of space coordinate, which is x, y, z, and time coordinate. Okay, we know del is a Laplacian operator, so we can replace this dava 2 by dava x square plus dava 2 by dava y square plus dava 2 by dava z square by del square. So the equation will become dava 2 psi by dava t square is equal to u square del square psi. Okay, we know wave function psi is a function of space and time. So for psi of xyz t is equal to psi 0 of xyz e raised to minus I omega t. So psi 0 of xyz e raised to minus I omega t is nothing but an amplitude equation. Here in amplitude we don't require a time coordinate. We'll just simplify this as xyz will be considered as a position vector, which is r bar. So psi of r bar t is equal to psi 0 of r bar e raised to minus I omega t. Here r bar is a position vector, which is nothing but I bar x plus j bar y plus k bar z, and I, j, k are the unit vectors. Let us differentiate this above equation, equation number 2, with respect to t. So equation will become dava psi by dava t is equal to minus I omega psi 0 r bar e raised to minus I omega t. But psi 0 of r bar e raised to minus I omega t is nothing but a psi. So therefore the equation will become dava psi by dava t is equal to minus I omega psi. Okay. So let us multiply this equation by I on both sides. Equation will become I dava psi by dava t is equal to minus I square omega psi. Minus I square is nothing but minus 1, and minus minus will be plus. So I dava psi by dava t is equal to omega psi. Equation number 4. As we know, E is equal to energy, which is equal to h nu. It is the energy of a photon. So and nu is equal to, it will become E upon h. And we know omega is angular frequency, the formula is 2 pi nu. So here if we put the value of nu as a E by h from previous equation, the equation for omega will become 2 pi into E upon h. We can take the 2 pi into denominator, so it will become omega is equal to E upon h upon 2 pi, but h upon 2 pi is nothing but h cross, a precise version of Planck's constant. So now the value of omega is E upon h cross. Let us put this value of omega in above equation. Which equation? I dava psi by dava t is equal to omega psi. So by putting this value, equation will become I dava psi by dava t is equal to E upon h cross psi. Value of omega is E upon h cross. So let us take h cross on the left side. I h cross dava psi by dava t is equal to E psi. As we already derived the Schrodinger time independent equation, the equation was del square psi plus 2m upon h cross square E minus v psi is equal to 0. Let us simplify this equation. Equation will become del square psi. Let us get the psi into the bracket, 2m upon h cross square E psi minus v psi. By putting the value of E psi, we have already derived the value of E psi. Value of E psi is I h cross dava psi by dava t. So let us put this value of E psi into the equation. Equation will become del square psi plus 2m upon h cross square. Value of E psi is I h cross dava psi by dava t minus v psi equal to 0. Let us multiply this equation by minus h cross square upon 2m. Equation will become minus h cross square upon 2m del square psi. So plus will get replaced by minus because we are multiplying by minus h cross square upon 2m. So it will get cancelled. What remains is minus h cross dava psi by dava t, and minus minus plus v psi equal to 0. So now the final equation is minus h cross square upon 2m del square psi plus v psi is equal to I h cross dava psi by dava t. This is known as Schrodinger's time dependent wave equation.